recently in Massachusetts. So this whole thing came up about a happy hour because casinos are coming to Massachusetts.
Yes.
They're coming.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
coming, and there's no
doubt about it.
They're definitely coming. So,
Right.
In a casino, casinos have, the freedom to give away drinks. In Massachusetts, it's against the law to give away alcohol.
Yes.
In the old days, it was happy hour, but it created issues. There's concerns with drunk driving, concerns with operators who weren't necessarily doing the right thing, and created a lot of liability issues for restaurant owners, and it became extremely costly. So government goes, okay, great. You know what? We're going to get rid of it. But now they were talking about bringing it back. Why don't you tell us what's been going on?
Well, basically, when the Senate debated its version of the casino bill, there was an amendment that Senator Robert Hedlund had offered, and it wasn't a new amendment. It was one that he had offered a year ago that was soundly defeated. And basically, surprisingly, I think to everybody, including many of the senators, it was adopted. And what that amendment said, basically, is it referred back to the casino legislation and said that there would be nothing in that legislation, there'd be no further restrictions on restaurants than those that were offered to the casinos. But in the legislation, it said the casinos could give away free drinks. So in other words, the press grabbed a hold of it. It would be a return to the happy hours. I have to tell you, my phone rang off the hook. I had at least, in no exaggeration, at least 25 restaurateurs who called me and said, Peter, this is a bad idea.
Right.
We've got to stop it. We went to work, and we met with many members of the legislature and so on. And I believe that it's in conference committee now, but I believe that it won't come out of conference committee. Basically, for the very reasons you said, Michael. We didn't want to have a return of a few bad apples, causing the industry to be blemished, causing problems on the highway and so on. But additionally, between the 70s and 80s when we had happy hours and now everyone's required to have liquor liability insurance. Well, geez, back in those days, the liquor liability insurance went through the roof. So we certainly don't want to return to that.
And the margins are so small that when the rates go up on things like insurance, and then you're forced, just for a competitive standpoint, to give away alcohol.
It's crazy.
It creates a lot of challenges all around. But what about the proponents of this are saying that this isn't a happy hour thing. This is, to make it an even playing field for everybody. And Hedlund's actually trying to retract, and he's realizing, wait a minute, the way this thing is put forward, it's a bad idea. But, what do you say to those people that are sitting there going, well, this is just trying to make it an even playing field?
First of all, the thought, what do we do in the restaurant business? We sell food, entertainment, and drink. What do casinos do? They give it away for free. Why do they give it away? Because of the huge win that they have on the gaming side.
Right.
They can afford to do that. For anyone to suggest that by us giving away one of the few components that we still make money on, it's going to level the playing field without us getting any of that casino money is crazy.
So there is
no level playing field, and I think that the legislature realizes that.
And in Massachusetts, you can have drink specials. You just have to run them for a week.
You have to run them for 7 days. Now, as a result of this, might we down the road take a look at that? Sure. But, there's another thing in the restaurant industry. We employ, we're very important to the Commonwealth. We employ nearly 10% of the entire workforce. And I don't think that our liquor policies should be determined by a gaming commission. So that's another reason why we oppose it.
Absolutely.